Good morning student, myself Pankaj Kumar and welcome to my class. In last video we had seen how to multiply large number. Today we are going to see division of large number. So let's start. First let me recall the properties of division which you have studied in class 4. So first property we have 0 is divided by any number except 0 gives 0 as the quotient. Okay, when we divide any number when we divide 0 by any number we will get 0 only except 0. Okay, we cannot divide any number by 0, that's why it is written here except 0. 0 divided by any number except 0 gives 0 as the quotient. Okay, example you can see, when we divide 0 by 65 we'll get 0. One thing you need to remember, a number cannot be divided by 0. Okay, that's why it is mentioned here. Clear? Now second property, any number divided by 1 gives the number itself. When we divide any number by 1 we will get number itself, okay, as its quotient. Example you can see, 18 divided by 1 we will get 18 only. Okay, now property number 3, any number divided itself gives 1 as its quotient. That means when we divide any number by that particular number we will get result 1. Okay, here you can see the example, when we divide 15 by the same number and the 15 here also you can see we will get 1 only. Okay, so that is only mentioned here, any number divided itself gives 1 as its quotient. Now fourth one, the dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder are related with each other by the following relationship. First let me tell you what is dividend, what is divisor, what is quotient and what is remainder. Suppose you are going to divide 5 by 2. Okay, so it will go 2 times, 2 into 2 4, when we subtract we'll get 1. So this 2 is here dividend, okay, sorry, divisor. This 2 is here divisor, okay, and 5 is here dividend. Clear? 5 is here dividend, 2 is here quotient and 1 is here remainder. Let me tell you once again, 2 is here divisor, 5 is here dividend, 2 is here quotient and 1 is here remainder. Okay, so dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder are related with each other by the following relationships. So here we have the formula to find dividend. So dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So for finding dividend we need divisor, quotient and remainder. That's why all are related with each other. Clear to you? So this is the formula, dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder, and this you have to learn. Okay, this we have to use for the verification of our answer. Clear to you? Now let me give you example how to divide. So here we have first example, we have 6,28,936 and this we have to divide by 48. Okay, this we have to divide by 48. Here you can see this is dividend 6,28,936 and this is divisor 48. So by this 48 we have to divide this dividend. Okay, so here you can see we have 2-digit number 48, here we have 2 digit, so first we will take 2 digit only. So here you can see we have 62 which is greater than 48, so easily we can divide. Okay, so first it will go 1 time. Okay, so when we multiply 48 by 1 we'll get 48 only. Now we have to subtract, so 2 is less than 8, so it will take borrow from this 6, so this will become 12 and this will become 5. Okay, now 12 minus 8 4, 5 minus 4 1. Okay, so here we got 14. Okay, now bring down this 8 here. Now this became 148. Now it will go how many times? 3 times. Okay, now it will go how many times? 3 times. So when we multiply 48 by 3, so 3 into 8 24, carry 2 for this, 3 into 4 12 plus 2 14. Okay, 144. So here we got 144. Now we have to subtract, So 8 minus 4, 4, 4 minus 4, 0 or give cross mark, 1 minus 1, 0 or give cross mark. Okay, so here we got 4. Clear to you? Now bring down this 9 here. Now it became 49. Now we have to divide by 48. So it will go one time now. Okay, so when we multiply 48 by 1, we'll get 48 only. Now we have to subtract. So 9 minus 8, 1, 4 minus 4, 0 or give cross mark. Clear? So here we got 1. Okay, now bring down this 3 here. Clear to you? Now it became 13. Now it became 13, which is less than 48. So now we cannot divide. So we have to take another number from the dividend. Okay, so at the same time we cannot take two number. Okay, but for taking two number at the same time we have to use we have to give 0 in the quotient. Okay, as you can see here, we supposed to give 0, then we can take another number from the quotient. Okay, so after giving 0 we can take another number at the same time. Clear? So now it became 136. 136. Now it will go how many times? 2 times. Okay, so when we multiply 48 by 2, we'll get 96. Okay, now we have to subtract. So 6 minus 6, 0. 3 is less than 9, so it will take borrow from here. So this will become what? 13, and this will become 0. So 13 minus 9, 4. Okay, so this is the remainder and this is the quotient. Clear to you? Here you can see quotient equal to 13,102 and remainder 40. Okay, understood? Now how to verify whether our answer is correct or not? So just now we have studied the formula here, dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So this formula only we have to use. Here you can see dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder for verification whether our answer is correct or not. So dividend equal to divisor, which is here 48, into quotient, and quotient we got here 13,102. Here you can see 13,102 plus remainder we got here 40. Okay, plus 40. So when we multiply this 48 by 13,102, we'll get here 6,28,896, and we have to add 40 here. Okay, when we add, we'll get 6,28,936. Clearly you can see, which is equal to dividend. Okay, that means our answer is correct. Okay, so this is how we can find quotient and remainder. After that we can verify using this formula. Okay, now let me move to the next question. This is from exercise 4.3, question number 1. So we have here 32,456 and this we have to divide by 87. Same way we can arrange like this. Okay, so this is dividend and this is divisor. So divisor having 2 digit. Okay, so first we will check 2 digit. So here we have 32, which is less than 87. We cannot divide, so we will go for 3 digit. Clear? That means 324. Now it will go how many times? 3 times. Okay, so when we multiply 87 by 3, we will get 261, as you can see on the screen. Now we have to subtract. So 4 minus 1, 3. 2 is less than 6, so 2 will take borrow from here. So this will become 12. 12 minus 6, 6. And this will become 2. So now 2 minus 2, 0. Either you give 0 or cross mark. Okay, so here we got 63. Clear? 63. Now bring down this 5 here. Now it became 635. 635. Clear? Now how many times it will go? It will go 7 times. So when we multiply 87 by 7, 7 into 7, 49. Carry 4 for this column. 7 into 8, 56, and 4, 60. Okay, so when we multiply 87 by 7, we will get here 609. Now we have to subtract. So 5 is less than 9, so this will take borrow from this 3, so this will become 2, and this will become 15. 15 minus 9, 6. 2 minus 0, 2, and 6 minus 6, 0. Okay, so now we got here 26. Now bring down this 6 here. Okay, Now it became 266. Clear? 266. Now it will go how many times? 3 times. Okay, so when we multiply 87 by 3, we'll get here 261. 261. Now we have to subtract 6 minus 1 5, 6 minus 6 0 or give cross mark, 2 minus 2 0 or give cross mark. Clear? So this is the quotient and this is the remainder. Clear to you? Same way you can verify. Understood? Using that particular formula. Now this is question number 1-3. okay, this also from exercise 4.3. divide and find the quotient and remainder. Check your answer using the relation dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So first you have to find out quotient and remainder. After that you have to verify whether your answer is correct or not. Okay, so we have the number here 56,78,961, and this number we have to divide by 325. Okay, same way you can arrange. So divisor having 3 digits, so first we will check 3 digit. So here we got 567, so easily we can divide by 325. Okay, so first it will go how many times? 1 time. So when we multiply 325 by 1, we will get 325 only. Now we have to subtract 7 minus 5 2, 6 minus 2 4, 5 minus 3 2. Okay, so we got here 242. Clear? 242. Now bring down this 8 here. Now it became 2428. Okay, 2428. Now it will go how many times? 7 times. When we multiply this number by 7, we'll get 2275. Okay, 2275. Now we have to subtract 8 minus 5 3, 2 is less than 7, so this will take borrow from here. So when we take borrow from here, so this will become 12 and this will become 3. Clear? 12 minus 7 5, 3 minus 2 1, and 2 minus 2 0. So I'm giving you a cross mark. Okay, so now it became 153. Now bring down this 9 here. Okay, now it became 1539. Now it will go how many times? 4 times. Okay, so when we multiply this number by 4, we'll get 1300. Clear? We will get 1300. Now we have to subtract. So 9 minus 0 9, 3 minus 0 3, 5 minus 3 2, and 1 minus 1 0. So I am giving you a cross mark. Okay, so we got here 239. Now bring down this 6 here. Clear? Now it became 2396. Okay, 2396. Now we have to divide by 325. So now it will go 7 times. Okay, 7 times. So when we multiply this 325 by 7, we'll get 2275. Okay, 2275. Now we have to subtract 6 minus 5 1, 9 minus 7 2, 3 minus 2 1, and 2 minus 2 0. Okay, so now we got here 121. Now bring down this 1 from the dividend. Okay, now it became 1211. 1211. Now we have to divide by this 325. So how many times it will go? 3 times. Okay, how many times? 3 times. So when we multiply 325 by 3, we'll get here 975. Okay, now we have to subtract. So 1 is less than 5, so this will take borrow from this one, so this will become 11 and this will become 0. Okay, now 11 minus 5 6. Now here 0 is less than 7, so this will take borrow from here, so this will become 1 and this will become 10. 10 minus 7 3, 1 is less than 9, so this will take borrow from this one, so will become 11 and here 0. Okay, 11 minus 9 2. So 236 is remainder here, and 17,473 is quotient. Okay, so this is how we can find out quotient and remainder. After that, using this formula you have to verify, which we have already seen in example number 1, how to verify the answer. Clear to you? So children, today whatever I have discussed with you, I hope each and everything is clear to you. Thank you.